Good evening and welcome to the Bench Jeweler. Tonight we're looking at a couple of things. We'll try and make this a quick video. So this is all about tooling to make inlay rings. And inlay rings have been around for a long time. I think we started doing it back in 2016 or 18. Somewhere in there, kind of a jump. Anyway, we use a machine lathe most of the time, and I got to thinking about that. And if you're just getting started and you want to learn how to do inlay rings and or jewelry for that matter, we come up with a couple of ways to do it. I thought I'd go through that with you tonight. This here is a ring mandrel right here, and I'll just lay it up here. And you can buy just this ring mandrel, and then you can make your own stand. This is your ring stand, or your mandrel stand, and it's designed to take the place of a lathe, so that you don't have to go out and spend $700-800 for a cheap lathe, or $5,000 or $6,000 for a medium lathe. And believe me, when you're just getting started, it's nice to be able to buy equipment that's reasonable. So we manufacture this here in our machine shop, and sold quite a few of them so far, but I kind of wanted to go on YouTube here and show you what we actually do have. So there's a knurling knob right back here, a knurled knob that's back here, and it's got a couple set screws in it, and you can tighten this up and you put it in this lathe stand right here, and you're set to go. And how it works is you put a bushing in here, and we make 3 sets of bushings, so you can run anything from a size 3 or 2 all the way up to a size 16 if you need to. And this one here I think is a size 8. So you put this bushing in here, put this bushing in here like that, and you're ready. You put the 2 bushings in, put your ring in the middle, give it a nice snug tight, and you're ready to go. Now this ring, of course, has been already inlaid, and it's called our Green Dragon ring, and we have a kit there to show you how to make that. And we'll probably do that in our next video, but I wanted to make these shorter and get you so you can understand what's going on. So these are the small bushings. This is the medium bushings here. This is the large bushings. Large bushings would take a ring like this is a size 12 here, and it would take the large bushing. So when you put your inlay ring on the mandrel, you want to make sure that the bushings are below the ring. That way you're not going to damage your bushings. And if you scratch them up, it's not going to hurt anything anyway. So these will last a long time. They're made out of aluminum, so they're not going to rust when you use water. And we use a tube of water like this here. And when we're grinding our inlay down to finish it, and you'll get to see all of that later on, we use a little tool like this here. And this is kind of a neat little fella. I bought this off of eBay, I think for 20 bucks, and I just wanted to make sure it would work. Now I use more powerful tools. You can go to your local hardware store and get a nice Dremel tool, which would work a lot better because it's got more power. These are sanding drums, and we sell all of this on our website. Now I'll leave a link to everything that we do here. So these are the sanding drums here. This is just a empty one, and I don't know, can I get a little shot closer in here? Yeah, you can. Sorry about that. Here you go. This is just a sanding drum, and they screw onto these little mandrels, these little drums like this here, and you'll go through quite a few of these if you're making inlay rings. It's a lot of fun, and if you're interested in making your own wedding sets or making your friends' wedding sets, making a set of wedding bands is a lot of fun, and it's it's a lucrative little business. So you might want to look at investing in this and starting out. It's a lot of fun to just play around with it. So when I use my little grinder like this, I generally put my hand right up on the mandrel itself rather than back here. But that's just individually, and then you run your sander over the top of it like this when you're cutting the rough down to clean your ring up. And these come apart with that little Allen screw, just like that. And oops, there you go. And it comes out. Another type of mandrel we use is a split mandrel, and it's a stair-step mandrel. And you can use one like this, and you just run your ring up to the right size. And there's a screw right up here which you can tighten up, and these slots will expand it. And we also manufacture these here in the shop. And then I use my fingers and just go around it like this if I'm going to use this type of mandrel. I like this ring mandrel better, to be truthful with you. I think it's easier to use. It was designed to be turned into like a little lathe, manual lathe, and works really well. This is a square block of aluminum. This is the brass sleeve that we put into that. This is a wood block below it. It's got little pads on that. This has been lacquer coated so it doesn't, water can't damage it. And the base is all aluminum. So then you've got 3 sets of bushings that go with it, and it works out really, really well. So all of the equipment you see here is on our website at mybenchjeweler.com, mybenchjeweler.com, mybenchjeweler.com. And I'll set up some links to show you where this stuff is at. And the next few videos, maybe the next 200, we'll go through making all kinds of different designs and stuff on rings. And we carry all kinds of crushed gemstones. This is all opal crushed stones, and we carry many colors of it that you can buy also on our website. And if you're into crushing your own, this is rough stones here. This is blue sapphire, and you can crush it. It's a little hard to crush, but once you crush it down, you can make that into inlay ring. This is blue sandstone. It looks black, but it's got some beautiful colors in it, and we use that a lot. And so we have all kinds of stuff that go with making rings with the inlay tools. And hope you enjoyed this little session tonight. And I wanted to keep it kind of simple so you could just kind of get an idea of what these things are. And like I said, if you were going to buy a big lathe, why, then you wouldn't need this. But if you're just getting started out and you want some nice tools, and this will work very well for you. It does take a little longer, but what the heck? You're just having fun to begin with. So, and you can just buy the mandrel any way you want to buy them. One mandrel, one set of bushings, or this mandrel and 3 sets of bushings, any way you want to buy it. And you could make a little wood block and mount it in a clamp or something like that, just as long as you, I think there's a 3/8 here, and you just slide it in. And I have seen that done, by the way, but I prefer buying these little mandrel sets. They work a whole lot better. Anyway, this is the Bench Jeweler, and this was a quick video on how to do it. And hope you enjoyed it. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments down below. Thanks a lot, and you have a really nice evening.